There is something definitely going on in the world when it comes to the black man. And I'm making this video to open up the eyes of all of the young brothers, the young black man, and of course, the black man that seem to not understand what's going on. Like, don't let this world blind you to be stupid. Now, let's start out by saying the black man has had a very, very hard life, or miserable life, or you could say a very struggling life. From coming from slavery, and then once we got out of slavery, right into racism, and then after racism, we just start killing each other from drugs, and now it's a new agenda, and it's to make the black man look feminine and weak. Now, there was a time when we had very, very masculine men. You're looking at one Tupac Shakur for people of that era. Even further before that, people like Martin Luther King. Very strong, prolific, positive people that really died for a cause. And it was nothing feminine about these brothers. Not one quality. Malcolm X, of course, we knew it was by any means necessary. Didn't take no junk. This is what you should get your kids today to look after. Make sure they do the knowledge. Google Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Tupac Shakur, just to give the blind, because so many people I think are blind. The millennials especially don't know nothing about their history, and it's because of this where I'm going. Now, today's agenda is all about making the black man look gay or feminine. And I'll tell you why they're doing that is so you could be basically looked at as somebody's bitch. We're not a threat to no other race or anyone if you looked at as feminine. No one will respect you. You ever go to prison or jail, all the feminine gay people are getting fucked in the ass for a reason, and they sucking other man dicks because they're bitches, and that's what the world wants you to be. They say monkey do, you do. Instead of being that strong masculine figure that we're so used to, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, by any means necessary, you're not going to tell me what to do. No, I'm not your slave. They want you to be the weakest slave of all is to be in a feminine form. Now, what you're looking at, believe it or not, are the feet of a professional basketball player, and he's definitely has a feminine side, and I'll call him out and put him on blast because I don't give no fucks. Dwayne Wade. Now, this is one reason his son probably is coming out as wanting to be transgender or whatever the fuck, is because Wade posted this not long ago, as you can see right at the bottom. That's D Wade Instagram, when he was saying he been playing basketball ever since '09, and he said years of playing basketball in shoes being on his feet, and said this was tight. All right, so he actually got his pedicure and his feet done like a woman. Now, on to the next one. This is what the article said. Fans were convinced that D Wade is gay because he's always looking suspect. Look at the way D Wade crosses his legs. D Wade dresses so feminine until it makes me think that Gabrielle Union is the man in the relationship. Yeah, he has a lot of feminine qualities, and it's not just him. A lot of basketball players dress completely gay and feminine, and I don't know, what's going on, but they have been brainwashed by the masses. Now, it's not just the basketball players, because we all know it's mainstream. Now, 50 Cent brought to everybody's attention this Floyd Mayweather way of dressing, that he actually dressed just like a female. Look at Mary J. Blige to your left and Floyd Money Mayweather to your right. This is the same way that Mary J. Blige dressed. Nothing is different. So this is a billionaire. This is the one, hands down, probably the second best boxer of all time, under Muhammad Ali. And the masses has brainwashed him to spend all of his money on feminine clothing, saying that this is lit. Saying this is the new wave to be looked at as a faggot or bitch. Yeah. And they are, I mean, it's everywhere, not just in boxing. Now, Floyd Mayweather could be so confused because let's not forget he does have some mental issues when it comes to not being able to read and other things. But could be confused on what's feminine clothing and what's men. You know, he could just be one of those confused people that follow waves, whatever's trending. So yeah, 50 called him out on that, and it's facts, man. You can see right here, Russell Westbrook is another suspect basketball player. I mean, this dude. Now, if you Google Russell Westbrook's wife, one time was so suspicious of him being bisexual until it was a thing. Like she really was almost convinced that he was gay from some of his mannerisms. And you can see from the way he dresses, I mean, he goes all the way out. And I would not be shocked if Russell Westbrook isn't bisexual because he also throw bitch fits in the game. Only person throw fits like that are divas. Just the other night, he wanted to fight the entire Golden State Warriors team, and nobody touched him. And then there's one guy, he touched the dude, and told the ref, that man touched me, and was arguing just like a bitch. Now, the way that he dresses is just super feminine, and this is what they're doing. They're just taking all the masculinity out of the black man, and you know, all the way down from the way they dress. And this boy, well, this man, he's 18 years old. Lil Nas X openly came out, and now he has this picture on Instagram with him with a fat ass, and people are liking that, and he's saying swag. I think he's the worst example. You know, if your kids like him, you better make sure they know this dude is out here trying to push that new age agenda of being gay. He's the leader, and I said this in one of my previous videos. Now you guys are seeing what I meant when I said that they needed someone from this very generation to openly come out and be the first open gay rapper to open that portal, and he would be black, and it was Lil Nas X. It's only black kids that right now they're trying to target, because you're not seeing people like Post Malone or even Justin Bieber. They're not on this shit right here. They doing it, but they're doing it behind closed doors. They're not forcing them to wear the dress like we see so many other black actors. They're forced to wear the dress. It's just crazy how you got all this feminine stuff going on amongst the black man. I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the Tyler Perry movies, all of this stuff is just crazy. But I had to put that out there that this is their whole agenda, is to make the black man become completely feminine. This whole generation, if they can get them to be gay, it'll be so easy to make all of y'all bitches and they run all over you. That's all Donald Trump and them would do, is make you bow down so they can fuck you in the ass, tell you what to do. Because that's what it is. All it is a demeanor. It's all mental. You'll be slaves again in your mind. Yeah. You shouldn't force somebody to be something that they're not. All of a sudden, 16, 17 years, you've been straight as a motherfucker, hanging around dudes, being a man, then you wake up one day and say, I'm gay. What the fuck type shit is that? You wasn't born that way. You just wanted to be gay all of a sudden. That shit is fake. That shit is, they're brainwashing you. Wake up. And the damn athletes are just following the money. They'll do anything for the money. They don't give a fuck about being gay, bisexual. You look at people like Odell Beckham. He don't care at all. You know, I got a video on him just showing that he is very bisexual and he don't care. So what they're doing is all black men. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that they're putting this on. The white man are very, very knowledgeable of what's going on. And, you know, you better watch what your kids say, do, and hear in this world. Let's not forget the real leaders that were real black men were Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Tupac Shakur. Like this video, leave your comments, share it on Instagram, Facebook, as well as YouTube. More importantly, subscribe.